Secretary of State Christi Jacobsen, I present to you the classes of 22 and 23 at Old Belt High.
Good morning, Belt High School. I have good memories of traveling to Belt. Our kids would always play in basketball tournaments here, so every year, they're now older, but every year we were in Belt for basketball tournaments. And I would now like to honor Sarah Dollenger for her entry and what does the U.S. Constitution mean to me. She won second place in the state of Montana in the high school division for the contest. She had a unique way to express the meaning of the Constitution.
In my freshman year, I took a creative writing class and kind of found a love for poetry, and it's just kind of carried throughout the years. And so when I saw that it was really open, I was like, I want to participate with the poem. And a poem allows you to express ideas without directly stating them, and that's kind of like the Constitution in a way, because the Constitution has things it says, but then it's really open to interpretation. That's the same thing with poetry. So,
you boy, listen to words of wisdom, and if you stray, oh if you stray, you no longer will be American. Articulated thoughts are no longer yours. Careless words will put you to shame. The shackles on your wrists imprint their thoughts. Oh, but you love her so. Time-warped immortality on the pages of vermilion and soul. Green linen and candlelit discussions. Whispers in the breeze carried across waves upon waves. Open your ears and be American, boy. Caress pages containing our thoughts. The infinite stone. Time does not faze her. The crinkled recto and verso coming together, withstanding time. Tick, tock, tick, tock. You, boy, listen with your heart. They know all stories of our country. Fine print in between the carefully chosen words. Look closely. Hear her cry. Don't miss the point laid out for you and the next.
Excellent, well done, thank you so much.
So I really wanted people to kind of be able to interpret it in their own way, but that's why I also included a brief summary, so you kind of got the idea of what I was thinking. And it was really just that the Constitution is very, that's the parameters that America was made on, and it's really is behind a lot of the decisions for America, and it's what drives people to love this country so much. Yeah, so I just kind of wanted people to be able to make that connection that the Constitution is really what's behind what makes America, America.
My vision for the American boy is a boy who challenges these ideas the Constitution has provided. He begins to stray from the path laid out for us by the Founding Fathers and needs to realize how to return to the American way before it's too late.
Not necessarily, because I've done a lot of contests, but I've never really been one to actually win. So getting second place was kind of a shock, but it was a good shock. It was very exciting to learn.
I'm excited to see your teacher, Mr. Koontz, has taken the time to teach you about our Constitution, which is the foundation of learning about your rights as American citizens.
Teaching government is a challenge these days. There's a lot of polarization, those things we hear about all the time. But you can focus on the Constitution, and I do, and I'm a Constitution geek, and it's the one thing that's consistent within our country. I think it's the path to our country's future success, and not just the most important document in the country, maybe the most important document in the world.
I just turned 18 the beginning of this month, and I have to register to vote, and I feel like with what he tells us, it makes the voting process being not as daunting or scary as you may first think, so that's nice. And it's also really cool that he does so much with the Constitution for us, because as we learned that one of my classmates wants to see about changing the flag, the Montana flag, to make it more relevant to what made Montana, Montana. So that's being able to work with him to do that is a great opportunity that not a lot of other students would get.
And so that's why I decided to run for Secretary of State.
Yeah, it's cool. In Montana, you're a lot closer to your political leaders than you are in a lot of states, and certainly at the national level. So it was great of Secretary Jacobsen to come visit with the kids, and they get to hear a different voice besides mine. So I thought it was a good deal for all of them.
Coming to a small school but get an opportunity to meet an elected official is just amazing. It's mind-blowing. That is the opportunity that a high school student can get.
That I would like to present to Mr. Koontz for promoting civic engagement through What Does the Constitution Mean to Me? Thank you so much.
Well, democracy only works, it's ruled by the people if all the people get involved. And when you get the young people involved, that's the best hope for the future of our country.